on a minute early. Oh wait, where's the I need to see the let me know when you see me here. I need to see the chat so I know that you guys can see me before I get into it, and then I'll make sure you can hear me. You can see me? Nice. I was just pulling up these oh shit, I put this, I was just pulling up these old vocals that before I bounced them, because I wanted to get a little more in depth. Here, let me go to the screen share, because I was thinking maybe I could get 57, 58. Wow, fucking me. They're effing me. Let me see, because sometimes these get rerouted. What did I do? 47, 48? I'll have to put them on 47, 48. Real quick. Luckily, I'm not super slow. Just a little slow, because I haven't been on the Pro Tools here in a second. 57, 58. What was 57, 58? Oh, that's the one I'm looking for. Okay. You guys get a little preview into how this all works, how this is all routed. CVOX needs to be rerouted, because some of the inputs got scattered. Look at all. Look, there's too many. There's too many here. Oh wait, 57, 50. Oh shit. You know what I just realized? 59, 56 is not the same. Shit. Well, let me try this anyway. I'll put old Vox. We'll mute all those. There's not a lot going on. You can't hear me? Can you not hear me? Wait, can you hear me or no? Who said can't hear you? Are you fucking with me? Oh, okay. Don't fuck with me. Okay. Let's try to do. Let me see if we got sound. Love me. Love me. Okay, yeah. So that's working. And what I was trying to do was get these ones to work here. Jesus, what the fuck is going on here? It's because I got all these contraptions in front of my view. So as you see all these EQs here, these are all EQs. Oh, they go on the other screen, but you know. So you got. Love me. Oh wait. Love me. This is how this. Love me. This is how the idea started. Love me. Love me. And then I probably added this harmony. Love me. Oh wait, no, that was when the choir came, but this is the harmony I added here, the first. Love me. Oh wait, no, this one. Love me. Oh, I gotta put. See, I routed it, but I didn't unmute it. All vocals. Let's go. I'm getting it, you guys. I'm getting it. It just take me a little second. So here's with the second harmony. Love me. What the F? Where are my harmonies? Oh, J. Oh, here they are. They're right above. My bad. Okay. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me. That one is low because it's a octave of this one. Love me. No, not that one. This one. Love me. Yeah, so I did that. Love me. Love me. Love me. And then I added this one. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me. And then where's the last one? feel like a harmony is missing here, but I can't.
Love me.
It's that love me, love me. I just don't know where it is.
Love me. Love me. Love me.
That's with everything in there. Oh wow, this is definitely not the mixed ones. Oh my god. Alright, I gotta just go back to the ones that are mixed. But you can see where it started. That was the original idea. And then it came out with... Then I just started adding parts on there. There we go.
Love me.
This is the mixed version.
Love me. Love me.
There you got the...
Oh, baby. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, baby. Love me.
Yeah, so then it adds this part.
Love me. Love me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, love me. Love me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, love me. Love me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then you have this part in here where I think it's just Sebastian and I singing. It's just...
Na, 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 na.
And then I make a reverb go because I just wanted it to sound... At the end, I wanted it to kind of almost sound like a... Just really accent that... Because we didn't hold it out. I didn't hold it out and he didn't hold it out either. But then I was like, I want it to be longer, you know?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
See it? So... See it? So it's almost like more like an instrument at that point, you know?
Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me.
And then last, you got my vocal right here.
Love me, oh baby. Yeah, won't you say that you love me?
Which is just... Oh yeah, and that delay comes when the beat comes. Which is just, you know, the lower vocal, and then I put an octave under it, just doing...
Love me, oh baby. Yeah, won't you say that you love me?
So when it's together, it just kind of pads the two.
Love me, oh baby.
Just gives you a little more glisten on there. And the only instrument that's playing this whole time, because there's so many vocals, is the piano. We recorded it at this guy's studio. I think it was a Yamaha Grand. Simple. Yeah, and I like the fact that I had him like just do the bass notes and hold that chord and not like get too crazy with it, because there's already so much going on with the vocals. I mean, when you start the song, there's no music because the vocals can drive it. And then, you know, I just wanted to add them after one time through to kind of, you know, build it. And then,
Love me.
You know, just...
Love me.
It doesn't need anything here.
Love me. Love me.
And then it gives it a little...
Oh, baby. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me.
And then just... Simple. it gives you room to hear that. And then the last part. And then the beat drops. And this is just like I got the snare, the ghost notes, and all that stuff, and then just a guitar that sounds like a bass, but it's just a guitar that I plugged it directly in. I didn't even play it out of an amp. It's just that's why it's got that clickiness, which I love. I wanted it to sound raw, you know what I mean? And then with the drums, it sounds... And this is like the only music through that whole verse until that pre comes in, and then we add the bass. Like you see the bass in blue up here coming in, that's Yuki playing. So it comes in right here, just boom, boom, boom. You know, simple. Boom, boom, ha, boom, 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 pow, boom, boom, boom. So simple. And then when this chorus comes in, all we're doing is adding a bass. So it's the same piano. We've just added a bass, you know, for this second chorus, because again, it's all about the vocals, you know what I mean? And then I add this haunting like pad thing in the green here that you see come in. You probably don't hear it in the track. You hear it, you feel it, you probably don't hear it, but it's just this. It's just vocals delayed. And that's it. And then it's just the vocals, but it's just adding that texture there. You know what I mean? And now the me papa, the me brother, the me sister, and now he starts following me with the bass. And then that pad comes in, and then we go. Set me in the gates of heaven, yeah. And I love that. I was so excited when we got that line. I don't even remember, like he was playing something and I was like, dude, wait, what if you did that rhythm, but we did a line, and it's so good. One of my favorite parts is when, you know what I mean? It's like, set me in the gates of heaven. And it's like, it's its own line too. Like I didn't want it to be a harmony. I was just in the gates of heaven, boom, boom. You know what I mean? So it's like when you hear that now you're gonna hear it every time. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, Jesus. Like he just yammed like, set me in the gates of heaven. Yeah. Influence. Yeah, oh yeah. Credence. Yeah, I'm a sinner. I want you to love. And so this. Now I was like, open it up a little bit, because it's the end of the song. You know, we give it just a little something else. And musically, that's all that happens. And that's what I love about this too, is like, and then you see, subtly feel the pad, but it's just it's airy, it's like haunting, it's like that bittersweetness. Very soft. wait, there's one thing that I didn't show you was the where I just saw it. Oh, wait, where is it? Oh yeah, it only happens once here in the yellow. I know you know this part. I love that part. It happened one time the whole song. See this yellow track? One time the whole song. I love that. It's a moment though. I was like, it needs that fucking reggae timbale in there. It's just like, cause like, it's like, me brother, love me sister, love me and all the rest of my family that always wants to just judge me. Sing a little bit of you. Well, you know, there is one thing that I'm missing here. So when it comes in, this drum, so it's not just the guitar and this, it's like, because this is what it sounded when it came in at first, but then I was like, it needs a little drama, so I put the little string here. And it's like it's a rub note. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not the most expected note. And then you got, oh, swear you're gonna love me. And then a little high. A little high. A little money. Just that high string. Just giving it a little drama. You know what I mean? You know I'ma keep it coming. I'ma keep this party running. You ain't even gotta say. And then you get your. And I don't know if y'all noticed on this second one, I did this thing where it gives you a little major flair in there. So it's changing the chords a little bit that second time, which I love. It's like this one's stay straight, like you know, more sad, spooky. But then this, it opens up. It's lifting, you know what I mean? And then it goes back down at the end. But yeah, I love that. It's the little things, and it's easier to do that when you don't have a lot of instruments, because you're kind of dictating where the chords go, you know, with what you sing, rather than letting it, because the bass and the guitar, they're just sitting on one note, so you can do so much on top of that. You can decide where it goes chord wise, and then that's what it is. That's what the foundation will be, is what you make it on top of there, because you're just sticking on that one note on the guitar, you know. So you I love about this, I want you to. Somehow the microphone, like, and I kept wondering, I'm like, do I have a distortion on there or something? It's just the mic distorted in like the perfect way when I did the yeah, I want you to love me. It just has that growl at the I want you to. Yeah, I want you to love me. Love me, love me, love me, oh baby, love me. So there's this one other part here. So I just did a little haunting reverbed out with the oh baby. I did a oh baby, like a harmony, but it's like reverbed out, so it's like oh baby. It's just this oh baby. but I reverbed it out, because then you're going into that's when that pad starts, that vocal pad, where it gives you a little spookiness.
Oh, baby.
And then it happens again here.
Oh, baby.
And then I have another little melody that you probably don't even hear. So if you can maybe hear it now. When
oh, baby. Love me. Oh, love me. Love
right here.
me. Love me. Love me. Yeah.
Now maybe you'll hear it when you listen to it, but I loved that little melody, and I know it's like, you know, so it's a lot going on, but I just like I couldn't get away from putting that in there, you know.
Love me, love me, love me. Yeah.
And then the only other vocal part that happens is at the end is
Love me,
the
love me, baby, yeah.
that's all. It's just it was another one that I just heard that I was just, man. You can get away with it because at the end it's just like everybody's feeling it, and it's just like you just keep adding it on because it's, you know what I mean, like.
Love me, baby, love me, love me, love me, love me.
That's all it is. Yeah, so at the end I got a little more loose with that part too, because that was the one part that I was like, I don't like, they sang it so much different than me that it didn't work rhythmically. It was just too, you know, too muddy putting it, but then I added it at the end and it works, is because it giving it like another layer. Them singing
love
this.
Love me, oh baby.
Like that's mine, and then I just added theirs doing this.
Love me, oh baby.
So it makes.
Yeah, won't you say that you love me?
So you can hear the.
Love me, oh baby. Yeah, won't you say that you love me?
Yeah, and then on the end one is where they add that little love me, oh baby. Yeah, won't you say that you love me? That harmony. I had it in mind, but it's just like it makes no sense. But at the end, it gives it a little something. You know what I mean? That's where everything happens. Everything, it's like, get all the ideas out there because we're just feeling it, you know? And, yeah, I mean, there's not much else in this. You know, maybe let's hear what the second verse does. Wait, so it happens. Now you'll hear that bass part with the bass.
Love me, Papa. Love me, brother. Love me, sister. Love me and all the rest of my family that always wants to just judge me. Save a little bit of your energy, 'cause a little bit of love is what I need. Yeah.
You know what's funny is I only had the first verse, and then I was getting what was I gonna say? I only had the first verse, and I was getting ready to have the choir come and sing on the chorus, and I was like, well, I gotta do something for the second verse, and I was like, I don't think I should go back to that. I think I should do something totally different. And so I just made this like right before they came. I did all this because I like knew they were coming, and I was like, I gotta make something. And so Mama. Oh, that's the one I'm doing. That's like the little. Where's mine? Yeah, so I made this. Mama, love me, brother. Love me, brother. I fucked up that. I fucked up that lyric. You can see. Look. This is so demo because like I was doing it, like I said, it was on the fly, so I fucked up a bunch of words, and I was like, well, they're gonna sing it anyway, so I don't have to worry about it. But then I kept it in there too, like this one. Mama, I'm not even saying the right words here. Love me, brother. Love me. The high ones are saying Papa, but the low ones are saying brother. They say brother twice. That's amazing. But Mama, love me, Papa. Love me, brother. I love that. Love me, sister. And then love me, know the rest of my family that always wants to just. Did you hear me? I'm like I forget the words on a couple of these. Love me, know the rest of my family that always wants to I was like, judge me, save a little bit of your energy, 'cause a little bit of love is what I need, yeah. Judas, yeah. Jesus, yeah. Set me in the gates of heaven. Influence, yeah. Well, I didn't fuck up these words. Yeah, I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner. I want you to. And then so I got them to do it, and they didn't fuck up the words. Mama, love me, Papa. There we go. Love me, brother. Love me, sister. Love me and all the rest of my family that always wants to just judge me. Save a little bit of your energy, 'cause a little bit of love is what I need, yeah. Judas, yeah, oh yeah. Jesus, yeah. Accept me in the gates of heaven. Yeah. That one took us so long to get that, because that's another one of like going back to that pre-chorus when you're kind of changing the rules, because there's a root note, so you can do whatever you want. So that accept me in the gates of heaven is not typical in the scale of things that you're thinking of when you're doing the other parts of Mama, love me, brother. So they you know, technically it's I would say it's technically it's not right, but who the fuck cares what's right? It feels good, you know. So it took us a while to get that, because you know they wanted to correct it, but this is correct, what you know, because that's what it's supposed to be, you know. There's no correct way to do stuff, but you know, when we learn theory and stuff, you put yourself in a box of rules, and it's similar with this next. I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner. I want you to love. Yeah, but I'm glad that we finally got it though, because. Ooh, that bass. Influence. Yeah, oh yeah. Credence. Yeah, I'm a sinner. Love this part. I'm a sinner. I want you to love me. Every time. I swear, when we recorded that, we listened to that part so many times, because it's just that. It's so sweet when it's that build up and the release. It's the fucking drop. It's that bass drop. Oh my God. But yeah, I just like.
Set me in the gates of heaven.
I wish I could play like Yuki.
Oh yeah, credence. Yeah, I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner. I want you to love me.
Woo.
Love me.
Ah.
Love me. Love me.
And I let the piano breathe here.
Love me.
Because I didn't bring that other part. Love me, love me.
Love me.
Yeah.
Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me.
And then here. I just got them practicing. Yeah, I just kept it recording the whole time because I was like, I'm gonna get some stuff. Because I always want to put you in the room. Because like when I listen to music, I always think about what they were doing in the studio when they were recording it. I know not everybody listens to it that way, but I'll listen to a song, and I'm like, and I can just see them in the studio being like, oh my God, this is so good. You know what I mean? And like, so I like to put you, I mean, that's why I use dry vocals a whole lot, is because I want to like put you in the room of the moment of making something and it working and it making sense. Is like, because that's the best, that is the feeling that you're trying to get of like, oh my God, this is something. So the more that I can translate that feeling into a recording, that's because that's what I want to hear. Because like, there's no, you're not disguising, you're not dressing it up, you're not dressing up. Well, how do you say it? You're not, for lack of a better term, you're not polishing a turd up with effects and stuff. Like, you're just letting the idea speak in its rawest form, I think. And that's what, because the idea is what makes you feel like that, you know what I mean? That's what I try to achieve when I'm recording, you know, is putting you in the room and keeping it raw. And then, you know, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, then it's not, you know what I mean? It's about the ideas for me. I want it, I like to listen to stuff like that, so I want to make it like that, you know what I mean? So I like the rawness. I like that I was fucking up the lyrics. That's amazing. And I didn't even notice till now. You know, I knew that the one part I was that I forgot the words and I was mumbling, because I heard that a couple times, but I didn't know that I fucked up that whole. Those low ones are saying brother twice. The high ones were still saying papa, but the other ones were saying brother twice. That's amazing. Like, that's man, that makes me so happy that that's in there. That's like, the mistakes are everything, you know? Like, that's everything. That's like, because again, it put you in the studio when you did it. I was like trying to think of something, and I thought of it, and then it brought it to life, adding the vocals, and like, it's all in there. It's, you know? So, man, I love it. But let me answer some of your questions here. Shit. I've been talking about this the whole time. Been ignoring all the stuff here because I can't multitask. But excuse me. You got this sounding like it's a personal concert. I'm ho. What's I'm ho? Teach me to sing. I'm a bad teacher. You achieved it 100%. We love it raw. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I love it raw too. Um, been listening to you since I first heard Girl I Used to Know. Love your work and sound. Thank you. Um, have you thought of putting out the stems for people to remix a contest maybe? I've thought of it, but man, it's so much work to make stems for a song. I'm I'm about 10 albums behind on making stems. It's just so hard. I think the only one that I have stems for are ones that have remixes, which is like 2 or 3 songs. Cuz it's so hard to make stems. I had to stem all these out for this guy helped me mix this 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 whole album. He helped me mix, so I had to stem out what I had, and then so I have those. But then he sent me back what he did, and then I did them again, as you see on here, and finished it. But so yeah, man, stems are. Finally, answer mine first. Thank you. What was yours? Send hug to Brazil. Hugs to Brazil. Album date. It is in October. It will be coming with the next single, which next single is September. Dates are coming soon. We are working on a Europe tour as well. So, what percentage of your songs are quantized on grid? I don't use MIDI, so there's nothing quantized on grid. It's to a click track though, so I guess you could say it's on a grid most of the time, not all the time. Like when the drummer's playing, he's playing to a click track. So we are keeping tempo. It depends on the song though too. So I like to do it because then it gives me freedom to work within, use different parts and different, all that stuff. You can do it only for singles. What do you mean, do what only for singles? Just like straight out putting out the multi-track. Well, that you can't put out the multi-track because not everybody has Pro Tools or the plugins that I have, or has the buses and DAW that I got, or I'm on an old computer. Like, man, you see this shit? This is like, let me see what this says here. I'm still on 10.8.5. They stopped even supporting this in 2015. So that's I'm 8 years behind on updating my computer. So that's another reason why I can't give the session. Okay. Europe merch gonna be lit. Got you. Arthur knows. Do you collab these days? Yes, always. What's the vibe of Feel Like a Woman? It is... I'm trying to think of... It's one of my favorites on the album for sure. I think it's going to... I don't think it's going to be the next song though. I think the next song is going to be the title track, because we're going to announce the album Soft Spot, and the title track is Soft Spot, and I think that's going to be next. What's the next hairstyle? This is my hairstyle. There's no next hairstyle right now. The remix contest thing. Insanely large zip file. I need to get somebody over here to do it for me, honestly. I need to get somebody who knows how to... I had Christian who was helping me, another Christian, who was helping me do it. But I feel like we started the first album and we might have... Oh no, you know what? We were doing it for this album because I had to mix it. Is it ever tough to copy paste choruses and other parts if the song isn't perfectly on grid? Well, oh, Christian Amadeus. There you go. This is who I was talking about. He was helping me with bounce these. If this is the Christian Amadeus. Is it ever tough to copy and paste choruses in other parts of the song if the song isn't perfectly on the grid? Well, you just don't do it if it's not perfectly on the grid. You know, it's and I, even if you like, I less and less copy and paste parts these days, just because like you can always do something a little different, you know, just by singing it twice. But I get it. Sometimes you do. Like this, I wasn't gonna have them do separate courses each time, so this is a copy and paste job because like they would have been here for like 16 hours, like doing every part twice, you know. So it's a different situation. If I had the money to keep them here that long, then we could have done that. But like, yeah, you got to pick your battles. I was quite surprised by Cherry Pop. What made you think of that? It was the it was the bass line. It was that bass line. That's what it started with, and I built it off that bass line. I just thought of that bass line. I was just like, I just wanted to make something, a bass line like that. I don't know. I just wanted it to be like, I just started playing it, you know. But what's this? Dan Boy, money for the song. It's not much, but I'm poor. The song's beautiful. Cherry Pop is great also. I love the fact that you never know what you're gonna get with every release you put out. Thanks, man. No problem, Danny Boy, or Dan Boy. I appreciate the support. Oh, I can heart it. Nice. Yeah, and the next song's gonna be even more different. The whole album is just different after different, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Doesn't seem like JMSN would copy and paste, to be honest. I mean, I have. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you get lazy and you want to do it. That's another thing of like you do it because you just want to get the idea done, and then you never go back and redo it. So it's kind of like when you sing a verse or a chorus for the first time, and you're like, oh, I'll do it better after, but I just want to get the idea down, and you never end up getting it the same or better than you did it the first time. So you always end up keeping that. It's the same with like copy and pasting chorus. If you copy and paste the chorus and don't, you know, do it like I mean like in a song like where it's a single vocal, then it's a little different, like Cruel Intentions or Drinking. Like nothing's copy and pasted there, you know. It can't be, otherwise that would be nuts if it was, you know. But yeah, it just depends on the song, you know. Like this one, like those choir parts had to yeah, just because I didn't want to keep them here that long. I was too excited to like mix it and stuff, so that excitement is in there, and that makes up for the copy and paste job, I guess. Yeah, the first take is usually gold, for sure. What's one genre you would like to get into, but it's too much work to learn, if you know what I mean? I don't think there's any genre that's too much work to learn. I want to get into everything. Anything I like, I'll sit here and figure it out, you know? Like I do say that I do want to get deeper into reggae at some point. I want to get into country more at some point. I want to get deeper into like rock alternative at some point. It's just, you know, I go with wherever it's going, you know what I mean? K-pop? No, definitely not. Yeah, I just follow it, you know. I'm anxious for the whole album. Yeah, me too. Has your mixing process or perspective on it changed over the course of your career? No, I still hate it. I still hate it. But I love when it's done and it sounds how I want it to sound. That's because that's the goal, you know. Consider dub if you do reggae. Yeah, no, exactly. That's that's what I mean. Like I love that type of that type of reggae is the kind that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about, like I love Bob Marley, but I'm not going to be doing Bob Marley. It's more of along the dub reggae. Um, you know, that world more than it would be, you know, like me trying to act like I'm have a Jamaican accent, or something like that. It's yeah, it's more of my take on reggae. I just with reggae elements, I guess you could say, because you know, a collab with Oliver Tree on a country track would be insane. Um, is that a country artist? Um, I feel like the only country artist I know nowadays is oh, he's so good too. Chris Stapleton. Oh my God, he's so fucking good. Jesus, he's good, man. His voice is crazy. But I mean, I know Luke Bryan, of course. Who the hell doesn't know Luke Bryan? Isn't he a judge on American Idol or something now? You're not Jamaican, man. No, I'm not. It's true. What movie or show are you watching right now? I'm sure you get inspo from all over. I'm not watching anything right this second. I'm doing this chat with you. No, I'm not watching anything right now. I was watching National Geographic last night about Florida Panthers and how they were trying to save them, and they didn't end up putting the toll road through the forest. So I'm glad they didn't do that. Florida came through. Will the choir be at your concerts performing with you too? Yes, select concerts that we can put it together for sure. They're not going to be touring with me because that's a lot of people, and I want to not have that much stress. But in the spots where we can do it, for sure. Yeah, and who knows? Maybe we will be able to do it in every spot. Would you work with Freddie Gibbs again? Yes, of course I would. What do you mean? What's your favorite mic for your voice? I use the SM7. I stopped using anything else probably 2017 or 18. Like after Velvet, I stopped using condenser mics. I just started using the SM7. Haven't gone back. I used condenser on one song on Heals Me, actually, because I just felt like it needed that. It was what did I get myself into? Just because when I was singing it felt like you couldn't understand what I was saying through the dynamic, the SM7, and it just needed to cut through, and so I used that. So you can go and look at the difference between the two. What does Prince mean to you? He means a lot. I mean, he's the reason for a lot of the things that I do, you know? He's man, he's just amazing. Not many people realize dynamic mics can be so much better. Yeah, especially for me because I have a higher voice register, similar to like a Michael Jackson or something like that. And that was one of the mics that he sang with that kind of offset that, because sometimes I can get to sounding like I always sound like a little kid when I'm singing. I'll never get out, and I never get away from that. It trips me out. I wish that I could hear my songs as not me to know what I sound like. because you're hearing it as yourself, so you listen to it different. I can't like listen to it as somebody else. I wish I could. Sometimes I'll get a glimpse of it, like when I'm like high or something and I'm mixing. I can step outside of myself, but not enough to like truly like know what I sound. I know, to me, when I get high and I listen to it and almost take a step out, I'm like, wow, I sound like a little kid. That's the only thing but then I think about, like, it's probably why, I would probably love it if I heard it, because I love when like people have an interesting, like, they sound like a little kid, or they like Slim from 112, like that, you know what I mean? It's like interesting. Like I hope that I give that, I hope that I give not what you normally hear, because I don't want to sound like what you normally hear, you know what I mean? I want it to be unique, because that's what I like to hear, is unique, or when like a voice like how come I can't even think of her name? Birds flying high, you know how I feel. What's her name? Wow, I cannot even think of what her name is. Yeah, Slim from 112 is amazing. Or what's his face from Tony? He's got one of those voices. Nina Simone. Yeah, exactly. Like, one of those voices is just like, man, this is different. That's, yeah. We're all kids playing mature. True. I don't get little kid vibes. I get more like ethereal voice from beyond vibes. No, I mean, each person, yeah, well, everybody listens to stuff differently, for sure. I guess maybe it's just maybe I feel like I sound like a little kid because I'm judging my own voice still, Like, Raphael Sadiq. Thank you, Nate. Nate knows. What do you think is more important, great songwriting or great production? I think you need, I think it's amazing if you have both, but the most important thing, I think, is songwriting. That's definitely the most important thing. Production can be horrible, but if it's a good song, it will transcend that, you know what I mean? There's so many songs where the production is, I don't want to say it's horrible, but it's not great, but the song makes you think that the production is great. You know what I mean? Like, this song is so good that I start to listen to the instruments in it, and I start to think, oh, this is what good production sounds like, and it becomes good production because the song is great. You know what I mean? Like, I won't name songs, because then they'll think that I'm saying that their production sucks. But it's yeah, you get the idea. What's one thing you want your audience to take away from this song? Whatever they want. I just try to make stuff that I like and I think is good, and I don't, whatever you all want to do with it, that's up to you. I hope you enjoy it and get what you need out of it, just like I've got what I've needed from other artists before me, and inspire you, and that's my goal, is to inspire others to push it forward and keep making good art. That's all I want to do. Challenge ourselves. When will the whole album be available? In October. The date is coming soon. The drums on Alicia Keys, Usher, Brox. Love Addicted, still my favorite to date. I was hitting rock bottom with drugs and never felt a song resonate so much with me before. The visuals in the music video was on par with your glorious vocals. Thank you, Brex. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, that was a fun video to make. I feel like on a live stream I've told this story of, like, I had the thing on, the brace on me, and I put the jacket over, and we put the rope over a tree branch, tied it to my truck's bumper, and then Tim drove to lift me up. Oh my God, that was amazing. That's what, like, when you see the feet first going up, that's me, like, getting that the truck is taking off, and I was like, turn it up, I can't hear it, because my truck's so loud. But yeah, I'm glad it worked out. Yeah, I'm glad you liked that song and video, because that was a fun one to make. How much have you cut from the Love Me song? Did all the musical pieces fit immediately during the writing process? Yeah, I didn't. The only thing I cut, and I didn't cut them, was like, when I first did it, every single vocal that you hear was all on the first chorus. And then I would just add them, and then I was like, okay, now where do all of these go? Like, I can't put them all in at once. And so I would, but besides that, it was just the piano. I just wrote in the piano on MIDI, knowing that I was going to re-record it in a studio. And then I played the guitar, and that's the first guitar I played. Yeah, this red, the guitar is the first one I played. And then the drums, I did the snare and the snare flam and the kick on there, and then I had Ryan play the hi-hat with it to make it sound more humanized. And then Yuki came and played the bass, because I knew I wanted the bass in it, and yeah, that was it. And then the pad just happened by accident. I was playing with some vocal effects, and yeah, and I added the timbale. But yeah, it was, yeah, everything stayed. It was just put in different places. Yeah. Maday, hello. Member for 2 months. Wow. Thank you. I can die happy now. Good. I'm glad I can make your day. What was your inspiration about it? Shit, I don't know. That was a long time ago. But thank you guys for watching. I have to pee pretty bad, so I'm glad y'all were able to join me on this. Hopefully I gave you a little insight into the process and, you know, all that stuff. I'm surprised you're not on Twitch streaming. I don't even know what to do with that. I don't even know what is it, twitch.com? I feel like I tried it once and like nobody. Do they just show it to random people, or do I got to tell you guys I'm on it? Whatever. Okay. All right. Yeah. So new single is coming soon, and the album date is coming soon, and all kinds of other announcements. The Europe tour is coming soon, and yeah, all that shit. All right. I love y'all, and thank you for joining me. I will see you soon. Not next week, but soon. All right. Love you. Bye.